So here's the thing. So we just finished feeding the show today. And when we feed the show, we feed us. So we basically sit at this desk and watch the monitors and do the show. Mm-hmm. So have you ever gotten, you know those plastic containers where you get like a salad and you can take the dressing and you pour it in and then you close the container and you shake it up, right?
Yeah, that's what I always do. Didn't work today?
Dude, it's like the dressing went all over my sweater. And I got...
Where? I don't see it.
Well, no, you can see what,
I'm saying?
I
can kind of see it.
Yeah, and it's like... It like went all, and it doesn't like just fly out, so you don't even see it, and you shake it, and then it just kind of comes out.
Well, and you're watching the screen, so you're all...
I know.
You don't even look?
But who would think? So my feeling about it is, if I sued for the dry cleaning bill, if I wanted to really be a jerk and sue for the dry cleaning bill, I'd lose.
No, but you know what? From yesterday, then you might end up on a court show.
Yeah, right.
Which they said you should be.
Oh, trust me, that case would never go in a court show. But and I'm having a drink with somebody after work today.
You don't drink though.
No, but when I say a drink, I'll have a club soda with cranberry and a lime. It's somebody involved in the Tiger Woods case.
Tiger Woods case?
Just somebody that we had done stories on in this whole situation. I know.
No, you're not. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. So, I'm not going to say, but it's funny. And so, I know, I forgot to tell you. I don't want to.
You better start drinking.
It's not even about a story. It's just, sometimes you like.
I'm setting cameras.
No. Okay. So, Harvey, if a celebrity asked you to represent them in court, would you? You know, from time to time, I've had a few pangs now and then on a couple of these cases to want to do it. It's true.
I think I remember once or twice where you told me
I would love to try that case.
Yeah, I could try this case.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's sometimes, just because when you do it as a lawyer, you're just so into it that when you actually start reporting on it, if you have a legal background and then you really start reporting in these cases, you kind of see what works and what doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like when you're a lawyer, you're so into the lawyering of the case that you don't step back and kind of see the way it's being done, objectively. And when you are able to watch it objectively, it becomes clearer what works and what doesn't work and how to connect, like with juries and things like that.
You'd be a way better lawyer if you went back to be a lawyer now.
Oh, than I was now. Oh my God, yeah. But it's just because you have more life experience.
Yeah.
But I got to say, there are times I would represent you someday. And I'm sure that will be necessary.
You know what?
I think you almost did a few times, actually.
What you're saying, though, is basically like, it's true about everything, though. It's easier to comment on someone else's life than your own.
No, I'm not. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying
you've seen it objectively when you're not involved in it.
Well, no, it's not even so much that. It's just when you watch it from a differerent vantage point, and you watch it dispassionately. Then if you have to get back into it and actually do it yourself again, I think you learn. To me, Johnny Cochran was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Johnny Cochran was just an unbelievable trial lawyer because Johnny knew what moved juries. And ultimately, that's what this is about. Who cares what everybody else thinks? You got 12 people in a box that you're trying to convince. And that's all that matters. And Johnny could key into those people better than anybody I've ever seen.
But see, but in my experience, short experience in media with celebrity law, most celebrity cases with the biggest celebrity lawyers, especially criminal, don't ever go there.
Most celebrity lawyers.
See what I'm saying? Like the lawyers I've seen practice in criminal law with all these celebrities, DUI, all the cases, except for murder.
They don't try.
They don't go to trial. Yeah, they always get a great plea deal. Like they're always they get in and they get out.
That's part of the deal. Is that you
ever notice like a normal person gets like 6 months for a certain crime, and then a celebrity gets 3 years probation? That's because they go in and they get it done right and plea it out.
But it's not true. It's not that a celebrity does it. It's people with money can hire better lawyers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those lawyers.
It's not celebrities. If you have money.
They have money.
Yeah, but that's not about celebrity. It's about you can get just.
Oh, I see what you. I agree.
That justice
but that's what
and money equate.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just saying, Johnny Cochran.
How many
probably was a great trial lawyer, but how many times did they go to trial?
How many businessmen who own big places that you would never notice in a crowd and they're not famous at all, they can hire the same lawyers, and if they do, they get the same result.
Yeah.
Good lawyers get better results than bad lawyers or average lawyers. I mean, it's like anything else. And if you can afford to hire a good lawyer, and some of them are insanely expensive, if you can afford it, you can get better justice.
Well, no, we were just arguing about this the other day with the Jamie McCourt case. I didn't believe Harvey how much the lawyer's fees were going to be. I was like, there's no way it can be that high.
There was a document that said $19 million.
19 million. It's 6 lifetimes worth of money in one divorce.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane.
For any celebrity.
It's insane. But, you know, there's also a lot on the line there. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're getting into a whole thing.
That's my favorite comment of the day. Ready? Where's Nikki? Come here. This says, I'm holding a hollow chocolate Easter bunny hostage. If Nikki isn't given more airtime on TMZ Live, the bunny's ears are history.
Oh, they're going to blow the one.
They're going to eat the chocolate.
One false move and the bunny gets it.
Come on, come hang out. Wombat's your friend, wants to say hi to you, and it's going to eat the bunny if you don't. And since I'm on a diet, I feel his pain.
Happy Easter.
Say hi. There you go.
Happy Easter.
You're welcome. This is a good question too.
I like this question. You go.
You were saying yesterday that you reported for years on celebrity doctors in LA before. When you were doing your other job in the early 90s, did you report on Evan Chandler and the whole Michael Jackson case?
Of course. Are you kidding me?
I think they're just looking for your insight on the...
I mean, I will tell you the funniest story, and I gotta remember this story. I want to make sure I get it right. God, I shouldn't tell this story.
I hate when he does that. Happens to me twice a day, by the way.
Okay, no, I'll tell you.
Right.
I don't. Okay, I will just tell you the story. Whatever.
All right.
So yes, we were all over. We broke a lot of Michael Jackson stories when I was at Channel 2 in LA, and we were all over the story. We totally covered it. So, you know, you hang with all the reporters, right? And they were taking depositions. Actually, yeah, you know, Evan Chandler. That case was not a criminal case. It was a civil case.
Right.
And there were criminal investigations, but it was only a civil case. So when the lawsuit was filed, Larry Feldman, who's a great lawyer in L.A., was the lawyer for the boy. And they were taking a lot of depositions in Larry Feldman's office. I never told you this. This is terrible. So they're taking all these depositions in Larry Feldman's office, right? Mm-hmm. And he's, you know, in this fancy place in Santa Monica. Really nice office building. So we're all hanging out in the office building all day long, and we always sit in the hallway. So all the reporters were sitting in the hallway. We'd eat lunch and balance our food because we're waiting for the next person to come in, right? So we're all kind of sitting around, and we knew that the chauffeur for one of the people in the case, it might have been Michael's driver, was coming in, and we had no idea who the driver was, what he looked like. All we knew was the chauffeur was coming in, right? So we're sitting in the chair, and, oh my God, I can't. So we're sitting in the chair, and it's a big office building, right? This African-American guy walks in, and all the reporters go running toward him because they think he's the chauffeur. I'm just telling you that everybody was just kind of waiting. Meanwhile, this little tiny Jewish guy with a beard walks in and then goes into Feldman's office. He's the chauffeur. This other guy was a lawyer in one of the other offices. And everybody was running. It was unbelievable.
Oh my!
It was so funny.
That's a great story.
Oh God! I think everybody.
1994 Evan Chandler story, right?
Yeah,
That's fun.
So if you think it just got crazy recently, right? Oh God! One of my best friends and I were there, and we laugh about that.
That is
today.
funny.
I know. Okay. What am I throwing this down for? This is such a good question. Hold on.
All right.
This is such a good question. Do you think Sandra and Elin should sue the females involved with Jesse and Tiger for alienation of affections? Can we get Jason Beckerman over here? I just think this is a really interesting question.
What's alienation of? All right,
I'll tell you in a minute. I think this is just a really good question. I'm going to hold this, and we'll go on to the next one until Jason gets here.